All right, everybody. We are going to get started. Put your hands together for your host for the open mic portion of the evening, Aisha.
Hello. Can you hear me? This one doesn't even sound like it's on. Can you guys hear me at all? No? Hello? Can you hear me? All right, cool. What's up, guys? Whew, we have a slam tonight, the first one of 2023, and I'm so pumped. But obviously, we're starting with the open mic. Everyone gets one poem. If we have enough time after the slam, I think we'll do a second round, but that we do have a lot of people signed up for the slam right now, 14. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start the night with nobody put not first, which I'm really proud of. Let's start with Morgan. Where you at, Morgo? She's coming from the back. This is really tall. So I don't think this one works because it's not at all, and this is really tall. Meow. Okay.
Hi. I wasn't ready. My name's Morgan. You'll see more of me later. I'm sure you're super excited about that. Oh my God. I don't know who that came from, but I'm sure I know that person too. I do have a podcast. Well, I share a podcast. I do very little work on the podcast. I just make noises with my mouth, usually in it. It's a podcast with the other host that you just saw, Aisha. It's called Good Reads Better Friends. We talk about books and not books and all the people we have crushes on, and it's a lot of fun. But actually, Aisha has another really awesome podcast called Revolution of the Self, and Aisha just had me on as a guest for our her body positivity episode. And so in that episode, I talked about kind of my experience with self-acceptance and body love and all that fun stuff. And I mentioned how much Mary Lambert, the poet and the musician, made a big impact on my life. Specifically, a song called Body Love. So I'm going to read the poem version of that called I Know Girls. So this is I Know Girls by Mary Lambert. It is written for every woman ever. I know girls who are trying to fit into the social norm like squeezing into last year's prom dress. I know girls who are low-rise, MAC eyeshadow, and binge drinking. I know girls who wonder if they are disaster and sexy enough to fit in. I know girls who are fleeing bombs from the mosques of their skin, playing Russian roulette with death. It is never easy to accept that our bodies are fallible and flawed. But when do we draw the line? When the knife hits the skin? Because we're so obsessed with death. Some women just have more guts than others. The funny thing about women and death is women like us will never shoot. We swallow pills, still wanting to be beautiful at the morgue, still proceeding to put on makeup, still hoping that the mortician finds us fuckable and attractive. We might as well be buried with our shoes and our handbags and our scarves. Girls, we flirt with death every time we etch a new tally mark into our skin. I know how to split my wrists to reveal battlefields too. But the time has come for us to reclaim our bodies. Our bodies deserve more than to be war-torn and collateral, offering this fuckdom as a pathetic means to say, I only know how to exist when I am wanted. And girls like us are hardly ever wanted, you know? We're used up and sad and drunk and perpetually waiting by the phone for someone to pick up and say, you did good. Girl, you did good. Try this. Take your hands over your lumpy love body, naked, and remember the first time you touched someone with the sole purpose of learning all of them. Touch them because the light was pretty on them, and the dust in the sunlight danced the way your heart did. Touch yourself with a purpose. Your body is the most beautiful royal. Fathers and uncles are not claiming your knife anymore, are not your razors. Now put the sharpness back. Lay your hands flat and feel the surface of scarred skin. I once touched a tree with charred limbs. The stump was still breathing, but the tops were just ashy remains. I wonder what it's like to come back from that. Sometimes I feel forest fires erupting from my wrists, and the smoke signals are the most beautiful things I've ever seen, saying, please, your body is home. Your body is home. Love your body the way your mother loved your baby feet and brother arm-wrapping shoulders. And remember, this is important. You are worth more than who you fuck. You are worth more than a waistline. You are worth more than beer bottles displayed like drunken artifacts. You are no less valuable as a size 16 than a size 4. You are no less valuable as a 32A than a 36C. You are worth more than any naked body could proclaim in the shadows. You are worth more than your father's mistake or a man's whim. Your sexiness is defined by concentric circles within your wood. It is wisdom. You are a goddamn tree stump with leaves sprouting out. Reborn. Thank you.